Spurs fans, Devin Vassell revealed something in his post-game interview that has me a little concerned. What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. The NBA Finals are over, but it was a heck of a year for our Spurs. They just came up short. They had a double-digit lead in every game. Every game. They just couldn't close the games out. But I want to talk about what Devin Vassell said after last night's Game 5 loss. I'm going to John Cena myself here so you can see the whole quote. Dylan, I think we all knew he was talented. I don't know anybody, if anybody knew he was talented, probably besides himself. He was upset with playing time in different roles that he was in. But when he needed him most, he stepped up, and we have a star in the making. All right, so I think we knew Dylan Harper was talented, by the way. He was drafted second overall for a reason. But what concerns me here, what Devin's talking about, and this probably should have been left maybe in the locker room, I don't know. He was upset with playing time in different roles that he was in. Now, I checked Dylan Harper. I didn't see any specific post-game interview where he addressed this. Is Devin Vassell talking about the regular season? Is he talking about the playoffs, the NBA Finals? Where? Let's talk about it. Dylan Harper really outplayed De'Aaron Fox in the finals. There are the stats for the 5 games. Harper played 31 minutes a game. Fox played 36 and a half. Dylan was the second highest scorer on our team at 18 points per game. And De'Aaron Fox, our clutch player of the year, our guy that you guys have told me time in and time out, TSR, just wait to the playoffs and De'Aaron Fox is going to show you he's the guy. And what he showed me is he is a guy, not the guy. He averaged 12.8 points per game. Dylan, for a rookie, shot very well. A little rough on the threes, but overall 49, 28, 77 for a 20-year-old rookie. His first time in the NBA Finals, first time in the playoffs. Hey, good. De'Aaron Fox, and maybe he was still dealing with an ankle injury. I don't know. 34, 25, 90. And he was taking a lot of threes. He fell in love with the threes at times. And I have said this time and time and again on this channel. I don't like the fact he falls in love with threes because he is not a good three-point shooter. He's a lifetime 33% three-point shooter, which is below the NBA average. Back to the minutes. I want to get to the minutes between Dylan Harper and other players drafted around him. Cooper Flagg played 33 minutes a game. Dylan played about 22, VJ Edgecombe 35, Con Kneppel 31, and Ace Bailey 27. And I get the thing here that's really going to jump out is when you look at some of these teams around Dylan Harper, they are not good. Dylan's on the best team here. But 22 minutes, you got to think he wanted more. And I think that's probably what Devin was referencing. We probably won't know for sure until maybe later today, maybe tomorrow, maybe never. Maybe this won't be addressed. But one of the best rookies in the class, and a guy that has stepped up huge for the Spurs in the playoffs, easily had the least amount of minutes from the top 5 picks. So let's get into the title of the video. Should we be concerned? Maybe. Dylan Harper right now, especially with his finals performance, the way we've seen him grow from game number 1 to this last game last night, is playing way too well to be a bench player next season. And De'Aaron Fox, after his, I'm going to call it like it is, dismal finals performance, in my opinion, is pretty much untradeable for anyone useful. Would somebody possibly take on the contract to give us contracts they don't like for players that they don't want? Maybe, but guys, we're not getting Giannis for De'Aaron Fox. I saw it last night in the live chat. Trade Fox for Giannis. Why would the Milwaukee Bucks ever make that trade after the finals performance and, quite frankly, playoff performance and the season De'Aaron Fox had? Giannis is still top 5, top 10 player in the NBA. Where is Fox right now? Top 25-ish? I don't know. Going to next season, Spurs fans, I think we are stuck with De'Aaron Fox. Maybe the Spurs can find a way to rehab him somehow, shooting, or somehow use him differently and make him someone tradable. I don't know. What I do believe is Dylan Harper is not going to be happy getting only 22 minutes a year next season. And I might be overthinking things quite a bit, but I do think long-term with our team as well. Very happy with the present. Don't get me wrong, but I think long-term as well. And I don't want to see an Oklahoma City Thunder situation. And what I mean by that is money is tied up. And in this case, money is tied up with De'Aaron Fox. And then the big three are broken up. In the Oklahoma City Thunder's case, not recent Thunder, but we're going back a couple decades. What, 2 decades? Jeez, almost 2 decades. Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden. James Harden was looking for a contract extension. They couldn't do it because of money tied up to, I think it was Kendrick Perkins, some other players. Harden left, and eventually Durant left, Westbrook left, and that big three that they had, that did make the NBA Finals. And I think they lost. Did they lose 4-1, 4-2? Was it 4-1 like our Spurs? My goodness, I hope not. Never became the dynasty that we thought they would. 3 Hall of Famers, young, never put it all together, and then the team was broken up. And I look at us, I see 3 young guys, our big 3. It's Victor Wembanyama, Stephon Castle, and Dylan Harper. Sorry, De'Aaron Fox, you are not part of the core big 3 for the Spurs. So what's going to happen moving forward? Overthinking this, I'm worried about our future. I know I shouldn't be. I get thinking, positive thoughts, great season, etc. But just seeing how the finals played out, seeing how Dylan Harper played, and seeing how bad De'Aaron Fox played, I'm now along the lines or along the thought of many of you, and this might be a future video, or maybe I'll just address it now. With the playoff performance and finals performance, did Dylan Harper just make De'Aaron Fox expendable? And the problem is, if you agree yes, and if the Spurs agree yes with that, how do you move on from him? Some of you asked about buying him out. You cannot buy out an upcoming, $250 million contract that will cripple the team salary cap-wise for years to come. The Milwaukee Bucks just did that to buy out Damian Lillard to get Miles Turner, and I think that was a massive blunder. We can't just buy him out. So how do you move him? I don't know. We don't have a ton of draft capital moving up. We have a zillion second-round picks, but I don't think we have any first-round picks that have a lot of, we really want that. The Hawks picks, forget it. That Hawk pick, we have the Hawks swap next year. The Hawks are a playoff team. We'll probably be a playoff team next season. So how do we move on from De'Aaron Fox if the Spurs want to move on from him? And to you, I have a feeling a lot of you are ready to move on from him too. Because the guy that we thought we were getting, the guy that I believe, if you look at the internet, kind of helped influence Mike Brown getting fired. And now Mike Brown had the ultimate revenge last night, winning the finals against a player he used to coach just 2 years ago. It's a lot to talk over. It's a lot to take in. I hope everything works out for the Spurs. I do believe Wemby, Castle, Harper are going to be the 3 amigos for the next decade. But De'Aaron Fox's contract situation can muddle that up. And if Harper's not happy with his minutes in his rookie season, you got to correct that in years number 2, 3, 4, because he could choose to leave the team. And that could be a problem too, money-wise. Again, if Fox is still here making $60 million, Wemmy's on his max contract, Castle's on his max contract, how do you pay Dylan Harper? I'll get more into the contract stuff in another video. But long-term, I do have concerns. Short-term, I'm extremely happy with the team. I do believe they'll be a playoff team again next year. Although another little side concern is no Sweeney. How's Mitch Johnson going to be without Sweeney? Who's he going to bring in? Is he going to bring in Avery Johnson, Manu Ginobili, somebody else? I don't know. I'm rambling. The report card for the finals will be up tomorrow. That's going to be a little bit longer video to do, so I need a lot more preparation for that. But I did want to talk about this today because seeing Devin say that really threw me off because, 1, you don't want to hear players unhappy in any type of situation. 2, should have left in the locker room. And 3, what's it mean moving forward? And that's where I'll throw it back to you guys. What are your concerns, if any, moving forward? Is TSR overthinking this, what Devin Vassell said? Or are you like, you know what, TSR? That's a little bit of a concern. That plants seeds of a concern, if you will. So let me know in the comments. Thank you all for the support over the playoffs. It was a great time hanging out with you guys for the Blazers, the Timberwolves, the Thunder, and the Knicks. And even though the Spurs really did not, they should have beat the Knicks. Let's be honest. They were the better team, except for in the fourth quarter for the most part. They led every game. They had double-digit leads, and they could not close out the game. And what made it more frustrating last night than anything, and I think the reason my reaction was almost a non-reaction when we lost, is we've seen this blueprint throughout the entire finals. The Spurs are up in the first, they're up by double digits, and then slowly the lead goes away, and they lose. And it was just the same thing every single game, except for Game 3, where the Spurs won. So I'm a loss for words for that. It is what it is. We'll come back stronger next year. Hopefully come back stronger next year. And that's all I got. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to become part of our Spurs community. And the next time I see you guys live, we'll be NBA draft both nights, round 1s and 2. We have 4 picks. We use all 4. I don't know. I'm rambling again. Thank you. And as always, go Spurs go.